One of our favorite Hollywood couples, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, are set to return to the screens together on the reboot of the very show that brought them together. Yes, you guessed right. The couple are all set to return for the spin-off That 70s Show called That 90s Show. Stay tuned to hear what we know about the couple's decision to join the cast and the show overall. First up, Ashton Kutcher reveals why he and Mila Kunis are joining That 70s Show spin-off. Ashton Kutcher, a fan favorite from That 70s Show, recently said that he and his wife were super excited by the idea of joining the show's spin-off. He said he really enjoyed being back on set to play Kelso, and of course, felt super nostalgic. Given that this is the same set where he and his wife met back in the day, he admitted it sure felt weird to be there, but it was fun to meet the people they'd worked with before. Kutcher said being there was bizarre in a good way, and that he and Mila thought long and hard about whether or not to go back to the show before ultimately deciding to. What's more, he said he and Mila were mindful of how they're only in the position they are in today because of that show, and it would make sense for them to go back and have some fun with the reboot. It's true that neither their career nor their romantic relationship would be what it is now without the show, so consider their joining the cast a way of honoring their journey. Thanks, That 70s Show. There'd be no Ashton and Mila without you. Kutcher kept emphasizing how much fun he and Mila had back on the set, and says he has nothing but high hopes for the show. He's full of praise for the new cast and expects the show to be feel-good and funny, just like its predecessor. Next up, the couple first met on the set of That 70s Show. If you've seen That 70s Show, you've probably enjoyed the highs and lows of Ashton and Mila's characters, Kelso and Jackie's relationship. The on-again, off-again couple was one the fans were constantly rooting for. Their humor and easy, playful dynamic was super fun to watch, and who would have known the two would end up married with 2 children in real life many years later? In fact, Mila revealed that their first on-screen kiss was her first kiss ever. How crazy is that? Although she admits it was really uncomfortable, it's just cute to think how far back the two go. But wait, don't think they've been together since the show first aired in 1998. In fact, both were in serious relationships with other people before they got together. Ashton Kutcher was married to actress Demi Moore, and Mila was dating Macaulay Culkin. Both these relationships came to an end in 2011 when Ashton and Demi's divorce was finalized, and Mila and Macaulay called it quits. Not long after, the two reconnected at the 69th Golden Globe Awards. Before you know it, they were dating. And, well, the rest is history. Following up, what's That 70s Show spin-off all about? What made That 70s Show so special that it got a reboot? Well, it became the sensation it was because of how seamlessly the cast got along. You could feel the ease in their dynamic shining through their characters as they messed around in Eric Foreman's basement in Point Place, Wisconsin. What does the new series offer? Well, here's what we know so far. In the new series, Eric and Donna's daughter, Leia, yes, they have a daughter, is taken in by her grandparents, none other than the unhinged and hilarious Red and Kitty Foreman, for the summer of '95. Leia's got her own set of friends, her own Kelsos and Jackies, and they're all set to give Red and Kitty a hard time. We're super excited to see Kitty and Red in their trademark kitchen, dealing with a new generation of teenagers who are up to no good. The series logline reads, "Drugs and rock and roll never dies. It just changes clothes." We're loving this nostalgic appeal. Up next, who else from the old cast is joining the spin-off? So Ashton and Mila will be there on the show, but what about some of our other favorite characters? Let's take a look at what we know. Red and Kitty Foreman are definitely returning as regulars on the show and are also executive producing the episodes. Who better to provide the show with direction than the two people who were the heart and soul of it all these years ago. We're excited to see what they bring to the table and what Red and Kitty will be like as grandparents. Topher Grace, aka Eric, and Laura Prepon, aka Donna, are set to appear in guest roles. However, since it is their daughter who is the leader among the young cast, we can imagine we'll see them during the drop-off to Point Place scene. Yup, we're visualizing it all. Fans are curious to see the dynamic between the non-teenage versions of Eric and Donna, and have also been quick to point out that their daughter being named Leia goes back to Eric's obsession with Princess Leia from Star Wars, as revealed in that 70s show. That's right, we haven't forgotten the episode where Donna dressed up as Princess Leia to seduce Eric. Wilmer Valderrama will also be reprising as the much-loved Fez on that 90s show. The actor shared a picture of the front page of the script on Twitter. Fans are curious to see how their favorite foreign exchange student has adjusted in America after all these years, and if they'll ever find out where on earth he's originally from. Let's take a look at who won't be returning to that 90s show. That 70s show wouldn't be what it was without Stephen Hyde, played by Danny Masterson. The reckless, badass, sarcastic stoner will not be returning to the show. Ashton Kutcher and Danny have actually worked together a lot, playing brothers Colt and Rooster in the 8-season Netflix series The Ranch. Not only a close working relationship, but Kutcher has called Danny his BFF, and this celebrity bromance has played out for everyone to see. Well, those comments haven't exactly aged well, as Danny is now on trial for multiple rapes. What makes it even worse is that many of the crimes he's been accused of were committed when Masterson was filming his most famous role, none other than that of Steven on that 70s show. Danny's trial has also damaged Kutcher's reputation, as fans are outraged over his radio silence. Why doesn't he make a public statement condemning the actions of his friend? You can't exactly erase this bromance from history, Ashton, and his silence itself speaks 1,000 words. So here's one guest appearance you most definitely cannot expect. In other news, let's look at what Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher's off-screen life is like. Besides reprising their beloved characters on the That 70s Show reboot, the couple has been out and about on a Disneyland date. Ashton and Mila shared pictures of themselves at the theme park in Anaheim, California, saying this was their way of celebrating the end of summer. The couple looked as young and in love as ever, donning the outfits every Disneyland goer should: Mickey Mouse baseball caps. Fans immediately began to wonder if this was a family trip with the two kids included, but fans of the couple know that the two are hesitant to post pictures of their children on social media due to privacy concerns. Loving comments from fans poured in, with many calling the couple Kelso and Jackie still. That 70s show hype is real. What's more, Ashton Kutcher recently revealed he was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder. Ashton Kutcher shared with Us Magazine that he developed vasculitis, which affected his vision, his hearing, and his whole sense of balance. Speaking about his illness, he talked about how he couldn't have gotten through this without his wife. He said this health battle made him feel even closer to Mila, who was there for him every step of the way. Kutcher is fully recovered now, and his health and relationship are both doing better than ever. Finally, there's more to expect from Ashton Kutcher with his new movie, Your Place or Mine. Ashton Kutcher and Reese Witherspoon are starring together in a rom-com by Netflix. The two have been promoting the movie with Netflix on their global fan event, dishing details on their all-time dream romantic comedy co-stars. Although we have little information about the movie, we're excited to see Ashton re-emerge in the rom-com genre after his recent, more serious roles in the thriller film Vengeance. Here's what we know. The movie will follow two best friends, Ashton and Reese, who switch houses and live for a week. They soon find after swapping lives that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. We're curious to see how this plays out. Well folks, that's a wrap for this video. Let us know your reactions, thoughts, and comments on the upcoming reboot of That 70s Show. Are you excited to see the power couple back on screen? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. See you next time.